Hey everyone, welcome back. Let's start Act 2, I guess. Office workers talk indistinctly. Letter. Attention, Lula Chamberlain, your application. Thank you for your application to the Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture's annual fellowship. We received a record number of applications this year. Over 100 in total, and regrettably can only award one fellowship position per year. As you know, our review process includes a multi-phase blind committee analysis of portfolio submissions, as well as a careful review by a panel of subject matter experts on each applicant's notability and relevance in the field. We must be extremely selective in our process so as to maintain the standards we have established over our 35 years in operation. Our panel did not select your application. We encourage you to consider reapplying next year. Many young artists and architects reapply for a few successive years before being accepted. Sincerely, Dr. Carl Stone Norden, Architect, Gaston Trust for Imagined Architecture. Below the printed text is a hastily handwritten note. Sorry for the condescending form letter. Love your work. Unfortunately, I just do the mail here. Your obedient servant? Robert. Lula folds up the letter and puts it in her handbag. She opens a folder of writing paper on her desk. Dearest Robert, thank you for your kind note. Though it has been years since my name appeared in the gallery program, except as an occasional dusty curiosity in a group show or as an impertinent subject of some misguided retrospective, I continue to something gratitude. Yours in situ, Lula. Okay. Busy? It's not important. Oh, okay, great. I mean, sorry, that's not what I meant. Did you get my note? About the office party? I'm going stag. Oh, yeah, I didn't mean. Hey, I'm probably not going anyway. Lots to do, you know. A lot of new drafts, so how did your application go? I was in the mailroom and I saw you got a letter back. Sorry, I don't mean to pry, I just saw. It's fine, Rick. I'm not going anywhere. How's your goldfish? Oof. Act 1, Scene 1. So that was a pre-scene, I guess. Bureau of Reclaimed Spaces. Uh-huh. Oh, hey! Blue. Get a good rest in the truck? Sorry about all this walking. Maybe we could both use the exercise. Damn, that dog don't look good. Didn't we just pass this place? I don't think the Zero operates like the roads we're used to. I don't understand it either. So what is this place? Looks like an office building. Yeah, an office building in a cathedral. This is weird, but do you think we're inside or outside right now? Outside. Yeah, outside any man-made structure, I guess. Just feels like it's still inside, since we can't see the sky. Well, maybe someone around here has a better sense of direction. End of the line? Seems that way. Not for us, I hope. Can I not investigate the stairs? No? I like the rhythm that the popping lights are making. Bell. Oh. Receptionist. Well, here you are. Better late than never, I guess. Just unload the whiskey over there by the elevator. I'll figure something out. We're actually a bit lost, ma'am. You're lost, so you're not the... Sorry, honest mistake. We're supposed to have a little celebration here at the office, but the whiskey never showed up. I saw your truck and thought... But you don't really look like one of the boys from the distillery anyway. What is this place? Well, it's clear you're new to this territory. I expect you just mean to be passing through. We're looking for Dogwood Drive. Do you know where that is? Dogwood. Nope. You're going to need to talk to someone upstairs about that. One of the map clerks. But first we've got to get you in the system. So you'll need an appointment with one of the ingestion clerks. Now, let's see. Rick is booked proofreading drafts all afternoon, and Wanda's out on a site. Let me go make some calls and see if we have anyone free. There are some books over there in the waiting area. Or just take a look around. Have you seen our grotesques? Okay, so this is... The zero is the liminal space between spaces. Television is playing what looks like a nature documentary. A hermit crab scuttles across a beach. Its shell is an awkward shape. It must have once belonged to a different crab. That is how hermit crabs work. I know liminal means like between, but... So a liminal space is obviously a space between spaces, but... It feels right to say liminal space between spaces. Oh good, I thought you left. People can be so impatient, you never know. Well, I have you a meeting with Lula Chamberlain. She's a senior clerk and usually doesn't handle the ingestion process, but she's the only one with room on her plate this evening. My schedule says she's on the 5th floor, reviewing some diagrams. The elevator's just back there to the left, 5th floor. This is giving me Control vibes. 3 books are piled on paper. Service manual for a sewage pump, some architectural plans for a bungalow, and a slim collection of Japanese death haiku. An envelope is protruding from the bottom of the stacks. Leaves the books. Because we gotta go take the elevator to the 5th floor. Control's a really good game. I need to play that on stream at some point. She's on the 5th floor, right? Third floor bears, huh? 5th floor diagrams and drafts. I'm being boring. They ain't wrong. Greg is hard at work examining some diagrams, measuring angles with a plastic protractor, and occasionally scribbling numbers in a small leather notebook. Can I help you? Don't answer that. Sorry, we're looking for an ingestion clerk. Oh no, I'm an interior spatial analyst. I can't help you with that. I think the injection clerks have all gone home for the night. Lulu may be able to help you though. She's pretty senior. You just missed her actually. She was up here an hour ago. She's probably back at her real desk now on the first floor. She barely made a dent in these diagrams. Must have been distracted. Speaking of which... if he wants to have the record player like that, I'll leave him to it. Seems rude to fuck with someone's record player. Okay, her office is down on the first floor. First floor, clerk's offices. I want to go to the Bears floor, but it's not my place. Hello, are you lost? We're looking for Lula Chamberlain? Oh no, she's much too busy. Let's get some of our junior clerks to sort your paperwork first so we don't waste any of Miss Chamberlain's time. It's a pretty straightforward process. First, you need to get a case number assigned, talk to Clerk Metzstein about that. She's just over there at the end of the room. Happy to help. Clerk Metzstein. Hi, how are you? Fine, thanks. I need your ingestion card and a list of the last 5 permanent addresses. I don't think I've had 5 permanent addresses. Oh. My sheet has 5 address boxes. It says to fill everything out. Maybe if you fill out a transient subsheet, we can still get it processed. Go talk to Clerk Bohm and he'll get you set up with one. Clerk Bohm is just over there in the corner. Happy to help. Okay. Howdy! Here for a transient sheet? No problem. He rummages through some papers on his desk. Happy to help. He opens a few folders and quickly closes them. Looks like I'm out, but I know there's some back in the archive. You'll have to put in a special request with Clerk Macmillan. She's the documents czar. Straight back at the end of the office there, by the file cabinets. This is just a runaround. Where's Lula Chamberlain? Oh no, that's her right there, in the cardigan. Having fun in the paperclip labyrinth? Well, you made it eventually. You look exhausted. I'd offer you my seat, but my ankles are turning on me. The receptionist said you could point us in the right direction? This concrete bunker of an office is just a waypoint for you, I'm sure. Where is it you're trying to go? We're looking for 5 Dogwood Drive? Dogwood Drive. That's funny. Do you know I used to live on a Dogwood Drive? This was years ago. A grimy old house. Basement full of insects. Attic full of birds. I had a few roommates. We all worked at the university. I had a dog. I drank whiskey and beer. I made sculptures. But that dogwood was on a surface road. With a name like that, it would have to be. What are you doing on the Zero? A gas station attendant told us we'd need to take the Zero to get here. Gas station attendant? I see. Friendly blind man about my age, hangs out with an old cat, likes to pretend he's a poet. His name is Joseph. Do you know him? Joseph and I used to work together, and we lived together. We were friends. Oh, it's that Joseph. Okay. But that was a long time ago. We haven't spoken in years. Do you know why he's pointed you this way? It's because he's still in love with me, of course. And now he's implicated you, quite inconsiderately. And in your condition, it's appalling. So I'm very sorry for wasting your time, but I'm afraid you've been misled. Excuse me. Where's the Dogwood Drive you lived on? Maybe it's the same one. No, it's not possible. The Dogwood Drive I lived on is now called Pale Dogwood Drive. They've renamed all the streets, you see. Too many streets had the same names. It was never a problem before. But now we have these databases. It's all too confusing for the computer. Don't I fucking know it. I used to live in a place where there were 2 places of the same address. But one was north and one was south. But they didn't have north or south in the thing. So it was 123 Fake Street, town, and 123 Fake Street, different town. But because the area was small, most things didn't call it town and different town. They called it overarching township. So my mail went to 123 Fake Street, different town, so often because everything just said 123 Fake Street, township. And it was so infuriating, and there was nothing we could do. The computer has no sense of ambiguity, so it proclaims an error. Name collisions, they call them. So my Dogwood Drive is Pale Dogwood Drive, and another might be Large Leaf Dogwood Drive, or Himalayan Flowering Dogwood Drive, and so on. But one of them is still just Dogwood Drive, or so we might hope. It's really just a matter of consulting records, of which we have an abundance here. Do you have a record of those streets? I expect we must. They'll be up in archives and records, 4th floor. It'll be fired under O for odonyms, probably, or G for generic, or S for specific, depending on which part of the street name was changed. I wanted so much for like a different zip code or something, but no. Archives and records, so 4th floor. Maybe if I just get eaten by bears. Documents. Damn, this place is a mess. Okay. Take a look through that logbook, I guess? Maybe there's some kind of system to all these boxes. I'll just start digging. Small logbook has a smart leather cover. Just a few notes are scribbled on the inside covers. Most pages are just lists of titles, names, and dates. Page 14. A single set of documents relating to coal mining operations was checked out and back in by several different people within a few hours. Page 1. Several documents related to sporting competition venues were quickly checked out and back in over a period of a few days. Basketball courts, baseball fields, alleys, and parking lots. Inside back cover. Failing antiques shops folder missing. Listed, checked on page 63, but not present. Page 63. Check-in, failing antique shops, Monday, 3 p.m. Signee Ed Bohm. outside front cover. Document staff, please do not transfer any more records from the storage unit until we get the new file cabinets in. We're up to F, and that will have to do for now. Instruct clerks to focus on activities beginning with the letters A, B, C, D, E, or F, or activities most likely to involve research on subjects beginning with those letters. For example, cars is okay because it involves automotive, driving, brakes, etc., but air quality is not okay because it relates to health, safety, pollution, etc. Okay, put the logbook away. Nothing? Me neither. Half of these boxes aren't even labeled, and the rest are from the first few letters of the alphabet. I couldn't find anything with an O, or a G, or an S. Maybe that clerk knows somewhere else we can look. But we'll find that out next time, because it's time to call the episode. So thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, everyone. I love you very much, and I'll see you next time. Remember, Black Lives Matter. Defund the police. Bye-bye!